is up, guys? Welcome back to Awesome Kids TV. Welcome back to another epic reaction. We are back, and today we are reacting to the second episode of My Pony the Podcast. I recently watched the first episode of My Pony the Podcast. Yes, it did come out a while ago, and ever since that moment I was very amazed by that. Anyway, this is episode number 2. A crafternoon with Izzy Moonbow. What could that mean? Let's find out. Mishka, Mushka, Mickey Mouse.
Hello, Pipsqueak.
Hello.
Welcome to the Pipcast. My husband Pip. You have really got some pipes.
I know, right?
I don't know about you, but I am totally excited to be doing this again. Talking to Sunny on our very first podcast was so much fun.
It really was, Pip. I love hearing Sunny talk about magic and how it's changed her life. I'm not gonna lie, it was emotional for me.
Me too, Jazzy babe. I was totes emosh. I had like
Totes and Mosh.
Now,
Oh,
listen up,
man.
Squeaks. If you haven't heard our chat with Sunny yet, stop right this minute and go back and check it out. You do not want to miss it.
Way too much goodness in that one. I am just so excited to talk to today's guest.
Ugh, she is just the best, isn't she? And talk about the most artistic pony I have ever met. So full of incredible, creative energy that comes out in the most unexpected ways. If you know her, you love her. Please help me welcome to the Pipcast my unicorn bestie,
Izzy Moonbow.
She's not there.
She's not there, you fool.
Jazz. Maybe she didn't hear me. Okay, let's just try this again.
You know what they said in Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Yeah, that lesson actually was talked about in the 15th episode of Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks. Try it again. Where, Big Wheelie teaches his students, how to, he teaches them to try something that doesn't succeed again and again until they get it right. Yeah, that's the premise of that episode. If you haven't seen Meteor the Mighty Monster Trucks in a long time, go and check it out. Go and rewatch the whole entire series if you want. And maybe you'll get the idea of the lesson, try again. Every time I fail at something I succeed at, I try again. And I succeed at it. And yeah, earlier today I was watching Felix the Cat, but you know what I mean. But anyway, let's try that. Warm welcome again, shall we?
Please welcome
Izzy Moonbow!
Nope, still nothing.
Still nothing, Pip.
What's going on? Izzy, are you there? Jazz, did we forget to invite her? Oh no, it was a super busy week and maybe it just slipped.
Oh my gosh. Izzy, you scared us.
Squealing. Oh my glitter, you really got me that time.
She was pranking us. Like her ancestors, Pinkie Pie and the Rainbow Dash. We first meet them and their friends back in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic G4 MLP, and it was in the pilot premiere of the show, the premiere pilot. The pilot, which was titled "Friendship is Magic," part parts number 1 and 2. Those were the 2 pilot episodes that were part of the premiere of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And ever since, My Little Pony has been one of the most recognizable franchises of the entire AKT cinematic universe. When we added G5 into that universe, the AKT cinematic universe, I was a bit nervous and kind of skeptical about adding that universe into the AKT cinematic universe, but once I warmed up to the idea, I was all like, I really like this. This ain't a letdown to me. Anyway, let's continue.
Me. I was so sneaky, I even got myself with that one.
Oh, come on, I heard that in the trailer.
Here you, Pip, and I finally got ya.
You totally scared me, Izzy. Now, I was going to jump, part of the pun, right into our interview, but now I think I need a minute.
The real question.
Oh, that reminds me. We are going to be making our very, very special MSM Spooktical Halloween special short this weekend. Where Pumpkin goes through a portal into a monstrous land, a giant monstrous land known as Monstertopia, kind of like Monster High, but combined with Monster 500 and My Singing Monsters, because they have monster in the title, and have monster characters, and there are going to be elemental items that are native to the MSM natural and magical and mythical islands. Each and every one of those islands will have an item that is native to them. Like, for example, Plant Island will have some sort of like gauntlet. Cold Island will have like a set of skis. Blah, 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 etc., etc. You get the idea.
Janice, do you need a pony dance party minute?
Yes, Jazz, you are a genius. Come on, Izzy, dance with me. We can wiggle out all those spooky jitters. Come on, woo!
You know I love
Genius, you are a genius, Pip. You and Janice are genius, I must say.
Let's dance.
Amazing, I might add.
Love this part. Yeah.
Oh, I know that song. That is the trash song. That is the For the Love of Trash song from My Little Pony Tell Your Tale, episode 13. Dumpster diving, where Izzy dives into a dumpster. That's the name, Dumpster Dive. It was released on Maritime Bay Day 2022, and I was watching it for the celebration of Maritime Bay Day. It's in the summer, by the way, along with TUES Day. TUES, you know, the Unicorn Expressional Sparkle Day. If you guys if some of you are new to the holiday, basically it's the one day of the entire summer of the entire year where unicorns celebrate friendship all over the equestrian globe. That's right, all over the entire globe of Earth, Equestria, and beyond. It was invented all the way back in the 1800s. That's right, actually it was invented in the 1300s in 1398. Yes, 1398. And ever since then, it was one of the most celebrated holidays of the entire year. I just love that song. I don't know why I love that song so bad, but it's one of my favorite songs to listen to. That song, if you don't know, teaches us that you can get a ton of inspiration for a gift for your best friend. That's what that whole entire episode taught us. I watched that a while ago, back in like May 2022, and ever since that very moment, I have been really entranced by the idea. I've been really confused, but kind of entranced by the idea of diving into a literal dumpster, and looking for stuff. Iz could have gotten her hooves cut up there, but hey, what do I know? It's all I'm saying. It's all I'm saying here.
Oh, my pony, I really needed that.
I love that song.
I love that song. Pip, how did you know? T-R-E-S-H doesn't mean it's waste. Oh, so good, so good. I really do love
I would love to listen. I listen to that song over and over.
Before we dive right in, let me first say how much I appreciate you coming on the Pipcast.
Of course. But just warning ya, Pipperoonie, I've never been
Pipperoonie,
on a
my
podcast before,
goodness.
so I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. I feel kinda nervous.
Don't worry, Izzy. This is only our second show, and Jazz and I are still totally learning as we go. So just go with the flow.
Alright, I'ma go with the flow pro, don't you know? Say it ain't so. Any pony wanna limbo? Yeah.
Yeah, go with the flow. You're the go with the flow pro. And if you guys are wondering how the AKT Halloween short of 2022 is gonna end, we're gonna have to make and upload it, and you guys are gonna have to find out for yourselves. And how we are going to design the MSM Plant Island Gauntlet, the Plant Elemental Gauntlet. I think we're gonna put a mechanism in there that allows my hands to like move the fingers up and down whenever I press down on them, along with the thumb as well. I think we're gonna do something like that with the gauntlet, and have it and have the fingers and the thumb be controlled by some sort of mechanism. We'll work on it. We'll work on that.
Rhymes, love it. Hoof five.
Yeah, hook five.
Okay.
Hoof
so
five.
Today, I heard some pony use a phrase that I had never heard before. They said, "One pony's trash is another pony's treasure."
That is a reference to the phrase "one man's trash is another old man's treasure." That was said in SpongeBob SquarePants. It was said in the episode where Mr. Krabs opens like a yard sale and sells everyone he sees come by a bunch of stuff. You know what they say. Another pony's trash is another pony's treasure.
Have you ever heard that before, Izzy?
Nope, but it sounds pretty smart. It does? What do you think it means? Well, it just means that every pony likes different stuff. Oh, check these out.
Is that a bicycle horn?
Sure is. Some ponies threw these out, and when I found them on the sidewalk yesterday, I knew exactly what to make. Hoof honkers!
Hoof honkers?
That is not at all what I was expecting you to say.
Hoof honkers? What the heck are hoof honkers, man? What the heck are they anyway?
Ooh, let me just get them on real quick so you can see how they work. Okay, there we go.
I've been talking for half of the video.
Excuse me, incredible
Doesn't that remind you of the clowns in the clown car at the circus? Doesn't that remind you of that sort of thing? Well, if you love or hate clowns, you do have to admit, honking shoes are kind of hilarious. But I'm not really sure how Zip would feel. I mean, she is a dragon mom. She did become a dragon mom in the Make Your Mark special, and Hitch became a dragon dad, and they were announced husband and wife. I don't want to spoil it any further. I don't want to go any further into the lore of that special or the premise. But basically, the premise of that special is that the main five use Maritime Bay Day as their chance to show off all the amazing things magic could possibly do. And Posey doesn't really think magic is safe at all. Like Sprout did in the first MLP G5 film, A New Generation. I watched a couple of clips of that in a couple of different languages, including Italian, Hindi, and Spanish and French. The English one was pretty good. The French one, I don't know. Hindi, pretty hilarious. Hindi and Dutch, pretty hilarious. I did watch that in Dutch.
That noise is awful. I bet ponies can even hear me all the way in Bridal Way.
It's not super easy on the ears, is it?
Uh-huh. And I made something cool out of something another pony threw away. Without being turned into hoof honkers, these would have just ended up in a yucky landfill.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. But not all of us have your creative eye, Izzy. What can we do to make sure that Equestria doesn't become all full of trash?
Reduce, reuse, and unicycle.
That sounds fun.
It is.
It is because, one, I, in fact, have Izzy's creative vision and see something very creative. Like a gauntlet, like I'm about to build, or something like that. The gauntlet is gonna look ridiculous. Trust me.
We need to try and use less, reuse the stuff we've already got, and unicycle anything we can into something else.
Oh, so smart. But some pipsqueaks might not know what unicycling is. Can you explain it to them?
Love to. Hey, Pipsqueaks. Unicycling is when we find something that's broken or missing too many pieces, or it's just a little meh, and we transform it into something super fantastic delicious. Like my hoof honkers.
Izzy, too hard on the ears.
Mundo, Dazzy-Doodle. It took me ages to find all the right bits to fix up that lantern. But I knew it would mean a lot to Sunny to have it back in one piece.
Spoilers! Spoilers! Spoiler alert! Wah, 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 wah. Spoiler alert! She did that for her friend Sunny because that lantern really meant a lot to her. It was towards the climax of the Make Your Mark special. It was towards the climax, and it was pretty awesome. And it would have been pretty awesome if My Pony, A New Generation crossed over with a bunch of CGI dimensions, like a bunch of characters from different AKT cinematic universes that were made by companies like Nickelodeon, Hasbro. You get the idea. You totally get the idea. Oh, there's also DreamWorks.
You know, her dad gave her that lantern when she was just a filly.
Aww.
The biggest heart is.
Thanks, Pip. I just love to make things for my friends. And if it means I can save stuff from going in the garbage, even better.
Yeah. Oh, imagine how amazing the world would be if we were all kind to each other and kind to the place that we live at the same time.
Oh, my glitter! That is so deep, Pip.
Don't cry your tears of joy all over the studio, Izzy. The janitor will absolutely hate it when you do that. He or she will hate having to clean that up.
I never thought of it like that, but it's so true.
I know.
Oh, there she goes.
Wait, Izzy, how fun would it be for you to teach us all how to unicycle something?
Totally. Unicycling is so easy. I would love to teach you.
Amazing! Okay, Pipsqueaks, get ready for some serious crafting right after a quick word from our sponsors. I was in such a rush leaving the Crystal Bright house this morning that I didn't have a chance to eat any breakfast. And now I'm so tired.
Oh, no. She's got a bad case of the no breakfast bummers.
That totally reminds me of the acting from MLP FIM Season 8, Episode 12, Marks for Effort, where, the scene where, the Kingdom Hearts Crusaders, do some bad acting, act, out a scenario very badly to try to get in to Twilight School. If they compliment each other, they ruin it. Let me guess, they are going to introduce a product that is Wallace and Gromit-like. Are we gonna get a Wallace and Gromit reference this episode? Oh, I hope so.
The what?
Don't you worry, Pepperoni.
Pepperoni, my...
No
Ah.
breakfast bummers all the time. Ooh, but now I start every day with a big bowl of unicorny flakes.
Unicorny flakes?
Good
What?
for your gut.
What kind of a breakfast cereal is that? What kind of a product is that?
Here you go.
Aw, thanks, Izzy. Nom 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 nom. Nom, nom, nom.
Let me guess, they give a pony such as Pip here enough energy to get through the morning.
Ooh. Excuse me. Those unicorny flakes really hit the spot, Iz. Now I've got so much energy.
I knew it! I called it! I flippin' called it! I called it!
Next unicycling project, so we both win.
Unicorny flakes. For those mornings when you need to turn your no breakfast bummers into total breakfast yummers. Hey, Pipsqueaks! Now we're back with Izzy, and she is just about to give us a crash course in unicycling.
What a great advertisement! Bravo! I'm giving you full on 10 out of 10 for that one. I'm giving them 10 out of 10 for that one. And I also love the fact that they use the Crystal Bright House for the backdrop for the commercial. That's a very nice touch. That's a very nice touch, Pip. That was a very nice touch, darling.
Is this the inside of a toilet paper roll?
It sure is. If you're making this along with us at home, Pipsqueaks, make sure it's okay with your grown-up first. If they say yes, then you'll need 1 toilet paper roll, 2 milk bottle lids, a roll of duct tape, and some rice.
Some rice?
That totally reminded me of Ed, and Eddie. The, Urban Rangers episode. The scene where Eddie and Double D are trying to get the toilet paper roll holder. And they were all like, I got it, allow me, Eddie. And their arms are squirming around. And it falls into the water. And Rolf is all like, we roaches! No bench! Wait, what?
Now we're gonna grab a
Ghosts?
handful of rice
What?
and pop it inside the toilet paper roll. And tape the other milk bottle lid to the other side of the toilet paper roll. And
Is there gonna be a Bad 10 crossover cameo? I hope so. I really hope so.
Oh, I see. It's it's a music shaker. Oh, look, Jazz, like this. Oh, wow.
That reminds me of traditional maracas from
No
Mexico.
idea. We were making an instrument. This is so fun.
It also reminds me of MSM. You know that gaming franchise about musical monsters, like playing different instruments? There are only 3 different musical types of monsters. Only 3. Instrumentals, body instrumentals, and vocals.
you should do it more, Pip. You have a real knack for it.
Thanks, Iz. Now, on every Pipcast, we like to end every show with a segment that we call The Main Five. It's 5 questions, and the only rule is that you have to answer with the first thing that pops into your head. What do you say, Izzy? You want to give it a shot?
You know it.
Yeah, you're new in my.
What is your favorite food?
Anything with sprinkles.
Glitter or no glitter?
Is that a serious question? Glitter!
If one of those questions has to do with gaming, it would definitely be, what is your favorite video game to play of all time? My favorite video game of all time is, of course, My Singing Monsters. Because, come on, it's the most musical game in gaming history. It started 10 years ago. That's right. It started all the way back in 2012. 10 years before the 10th anniversary. And it released only in Canada, but later on got foreign releases, international releases to countries such as the United States of North America, the United Kingdom, definitely not the United Kingdom, Russia, Mexico, China, you name it. And over the years, My Singing Monsters has gotten a pretty big load of updates. That's right, a pretty big load of updates. Like new islands every update, new monsters, new elemental combos, new add-ons, everything. So, for the 10th anniversary of My Singing Monsters, September 1st, 2022, My Singing Monsters introduced us to the 10th anniversary celebration, and later on we got the release of Mythical Island, which I think is one of the most peaceful sounding of all the islands out there. And yeah, My Singing Monsters has been around ever since 2012. It's been around for 10 years.
But I always make sure that my glitter is biodegradable. That way my sparkle is good for me and the planet.
What are you reading right now?
The Bridalwood Guide to Glowy Gems.
Song that always gets stuck in your head.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one that goes, do the pony, yoni, yoni.
The Pony Hip Hop! We heard that song back in episode number 7, I think. Yeah, we heard that back in episode 8 of My Pony Tell Your Tale, which was titled Clip Trot, where Petals shows us a clip trot of the hip hop bunny bop and she and her friends try to make a pony version of it. Oh, it was such an awesome episode. It was such an awesome episode of Tell Your Tale. If you haven't checked that one out, go and check it out. The link is down below.
I love that one too. Okay, and last question. What is making you happy right now?
Well, I do have some new glitter pens in my crafting corner, which are pretty cool. But I'm gonna have to say my friends. They make every day so incredible.
for today, ponies. The biggest thank you to Izzy Moonbow for being here and sharing all of her crafting magic with us.
My pleasure.
And remember, ponies, life is magical. And so are you. See you next time. Bye.
See ya, ponies.
Bye. Oh my glitter.
Thank you guys so much for watching our reaction to episode number 2 of My Little Pony the podcast. We hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you in our next reaction. And don't forget to stay tuned for our 200 subscriber celebration. In about a couple of days or something, we are going to be celebrating 200 subscribers on the Awesome Kids TV YouTube channel. So don't forget to stay tuned. Bye bye for now.